Yeah, exactly. But
No, I mean like that scout that you backed off. That's also right to see
planted
the
on the
wonders.
gems, by the way.
Yeah, I see that. But if you would try to snatch the worker, basically, I think you would notice you would see the other wonder, basically.
And as you can see, he planted the city beside the iron and the horses there. So that city to my front city is extremely close. And that's my only front blocker city for the moment, while he's running on 4 cities.
Where's the follow-up settler for the other gems?
Good question.
Yeah, good question, huh?
At this point, I still have quite a production deficit on him. So
yeah, but I think like if you have the map control, like 2 settlers and just go for that second gems, you would be like perfect setup. 2 frontal city blocking him off.
He has a settler coming before
yes.
I get there.
But he still needs to get on top of the gems, so.
And I still have to work my capital to grow it. If you haven't noticed, my capital has all this salt, which I'm not working, and I am quite happy. I'm trying to grow as fast as possible.
Alright, he outmoved you here. Bam.
He outmoves me everywhere.
Okay, he's getting his first Pantheon though. What shall he choose? Probably Iron. Or just Science. Nah, Messenger of the Gods all the time.
As you can see, he also moved a scout. I couldn't get any of these.
Yeah.
And he got the settler on the exact spot that I couldn't take it. Now, if he would have gotten there a little later than I would, or if I could fast click him, I could technically take that settler like he did to me. But at this point,
you're sitting on 3 cities and he's on 4, almost 5 cities.
Yeah, but I've lost faith in my fast clicks. He's been every basically fast click he's won. Previous game, he won only 50% of them, but in this game, he's at 100%.
Furo has a question to you. Soon 5 city versus 3 and he has tech advantage. What would you advise here, Tony? Try rush or try to defend?
Defense. At this point, defense. You never want to rush with a different production advantage.
Core, you need to invite Nightbot to your channel
to have the commands. You can save a lot of production by playing defense. Your cities take hits. The amount of... I gave up on this attack, by the way.
Good call.
You play defense. Basically, you try to regroup your armies into smaller defensive spots. When you're on the offense, they have to fight in a larger range, so you get a lot more heals. You get a lot of more like bonuses. Defense is quite valuable, especially when you do get large enough army. You can do counterattacks. So if somebody's pushing on you, and you just keep retreating. It makes their line of support. I'm not sorry. Line of supply is a lot longer, and while it shortens yours, so you can basically hold on to less units and defend quite well. So at this point, I'm looking at defense. And
at this point, no way. How could you count on religion to save you if he's got a natural wonder too? I'm like, there's no reason to have any assumption. Yeah, but
it's just the first one, and then all the pop 1 cities will convert to one side or the other.
Yes, and he's gonna get more. So the only benefit you're gonna get is gold.
Yeah, well, at this point, I didn't know I was gonna get completely crushed on that first settler, so that plan was kind of
yeah, but anyways, I'm like, if you see from the start, basically, let's hear your thought process, because from the start, you know, there's Fate Wonders, and he's gonna get a Fate Wonder that he's also gonna plant.
No. I was gonna get it fast, and then I was gonna surround
you don't get my point. Stop him like throughout the whole course of the game.
No. I only needed about 10 turns.
But that doesn't matter. I mean, like, look at this from this point of view. Most of the time, like, he's got a huge start lead right now. Well, okay, maybe he wouldn't have. But what I mean is, religion at this stage of the game, okay, it would give you gold, but what would you possibly could do with gold? You're still gonna give him happiness because he's gonna work out. Basically,
it's not about getting gold. It's about controlling all the cities. One, the +2 gold, yes, but it's also about getting Defender of the Faith. You really want Defender of the Faith, and you really want to get it before your liberty is complete.
Yeah, but Defender of the Faith works on defend.
Depending on the one you want to get, depending on what happens in the particular game. Defender of the Faith is very strong, and it is still buggy, so it does work very well. But the Just War gives you the 20% on the opposite direction. So depending on what situation it is, it gives you the liberty of picking something that's good. And see, as you can see, I already have my religion, and he has what? 27 faith. So
I absolutely don't agree with that. Like, Grim is not working Fate, which is absolutely unreasonable for him, because, like, for me right now, if you get the first religion, I don't care. right? I have a hammer lead right now. I just work the fate, and I use your religion. I give you the gold, take all them up. I don't care. You pick Defender of the Fate. Fine, you're gonna have a little bit combat boost. You pick attacking nice scout there, pillage assault, and but then for the later game, if I have a stronger start, I can pressure you. You just gonna fall down behind because I'm gonna use your religion to my benefit too. And the only benefit you're gonna get from the religion is the shrine and shrine happiness and combat bonus maybe. But right now he's like just going crazy with the cities.
Well, his production, his capital, is crushing mine since the beginning of the game. At this point, for that amount of damage, is because of the salt. He get to work way faster.
Hey, Zira, how are you?
He's also planted on hills, which is giving me a huge advantage. He scouted both my wonders, which had basically got him a free city plant, and he stole my settler. So the amount of damage he did to me, regardless of religion, is huge. But in a normal circumstance, which has a game lasting as long as game 1, that overall religious bonus that I would get would be ridiculously strong, because the shrine happiness is basically a desperate move at this point. I usually wouldn't have gotten the shrine happiness. I would have gotten the +2 production for specialists or something like that. I would basically have more hammers with. But at this point, I'm playing in desperate mode since it's basically crushing me.
Yes.
So I think I would have played a little different with religion if I would have was able to develop it longer. But I'm kind of happy that I have it this fast. And I'm still building settlers, so I mean I can build my 1-pop cities after my religion and still have my religion go everywhere. Now look at that, great live.
Yeah, library. Library in second city.
1 turn is very strong 1 turn, by the way. Great live and teamers. A lot of teamers I've been watching, people haven't been building Great Live. Great Live is probably the best wonder. You can do so much damage with Great Live. It's just any free tech, and then you can get a free wonder with an engineer once you get Liberty done. So it's basically a multiple effect of getting crazy stuff with 0 hammers.
Gold! He's actually not working gold in his cap for some unknown reason.
Oh, I don't think he has to. There he goes. He goes and gets iron working, which is kind of weird. I didn't expect that.
Well, he has 1 coastal, so...
There is an advantage of getting the religion. You do have a production, like, somewhat regular game, where it's even. A Stonehenge bonus would be, like, a pagoda ability, where you can start building pagodas everywhere, which would be hugely helpful, since they don't have any maintenance. They give you all the stuff you need and cost no production.
Yes,
no, there is no
yes,
chance of getting Stonehenge. There is no chance.
Yes, Zira. He needs more cities, but as he said, he is in desperate mode.
Yes, at this point I lost that whole frontal ability, and you can see 6 cities to 2. My happiness is quite high, but I was not able to build anything since my capital was just basically doing very little. Yes, I need more cities. I lost a settler, so I mean that city was kind of like planted. Would have been nice. I would have had both gems by now, and would have given me +2 extra faith as well, and plenty more gold, which would have been very helpful.
Well, this is an interesting plan for a frontal city.
And I get to have that little, there you go, the gem city. So there is that +2 gold, +2 faith I'm looking for, which I could have had a while ago. Now, see, as you can see, my capital still has no horses.
Okay, one little question though. Sailing, seriously?
Sailing, I think I clicked on sailing because I wanted to just get rid of the screen. I don't really need sailing, and I don't want to have a chariot, so I'm basically just holding on to any random stuff.
No other random stuff that could be useful?
Well,
first city.
I just clicked on anything.
There we go. Okay, you go for first city. Nice.
Now that plant there of that front city is surrounded by jungle, which is very defensible. There's no hills that can bomb you, so that city even looks like it's very vulnerable. Is extremely well defendable.
Yes, it's very well defendable. All the jungle tiles there.
And look at that pyramid.
Yeah.
No.
He can do whatever he wants.
Let's get off all this stuff and go build more armies. Yay, because, well, I'm getting crushed on armies. I mean, he basically is destroying me this game.
He's got double your hammers right now.
Yeah, but it's not the hammer count. His unit per unit is destroying me. Every time he has one unit and I have one, I die, and he basically runs away. I have no flanking in this game. He's basically out-scouted me. He's getting a lot of scouts, which is just so deadly. He basically can move them at the end of the turn. Look at that, chariots. And I still haven't no horses yet. So I can't build any chariots either.
Good job. I think your army in North is gonna get crushed right now.
Well, he hasn't quite outnumbered, and at this point I don't see very much of his southern army building up there. It's hard to compete with something with twice your hammers up count at this early game.
Depressing game, Mr. Tony. Depressing game.
He also routing all the cities, looks like. It's just such a huge advantage over me.
Yeah, double the culture, I might add.
Double everything. At this point, everything's completely doubled. I'm getting quite frustrated myself at this point as well. I have units in the zone of control around, but look at the demographics. I mean, he's even. I mean, it's just. I pointed out on my screen if you guys watched. It's just I circled the whole map and everything. He had an advantage over me, just 100% of everything. So as you guys can see, Grimmstripper is good if he has better circumstances, and the Babylon, he might have made a mistake with the Academy. So I am quite tired. I am quite defeated in this game. I don't know what to say. And there's multiple mistakes. There's multiple mistakes on the basically all fronts on my demographics.
It's multiple.
Yeah, but if you listen to previous what yours said, salt starts are special to all the other resources. Getting that worker to work them is ridiculously strong. You don't have to get a granary. You save those hammers. You don't have to lose one extra hammer. You don't even need this city to be planted on a hill. And if you do have it on a hill, like he does in this game, it's a doubling of production on the start without any question. Nobody can do anything. So those settlers come out really fast.
Yep.
So that is something I'm going to be learning myself in my future duel times, that if I do have a ridiculously 3-tile salt start to rush workers.
Yeah, most of the time it works well. I mean, like, you do sometimes. Wait a second. I don't know. There are a couple of people that I played with from US, basically. And, like, all the time, even in Ancient, they start off with the worker. And they still have the similar start. Like, start off with the worker, no monument, no nothing. Worker first. And then just go from there.
The problem with that is that you get sniped by players like me who rush scouts.
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
You rush a worker and I rush a scout, and then you're gonna lose. In all circumstances, the worker will not be able to chop anything. There's no, you don't have mining tech, and I'll be at your capital in a duel before you get mining. So, like I did in the first game, if you watched, he was trying to chop a forest without mining. Not very helpful. Yes. And you're basically, the only tile you can work is a horse. So my scout can either destroy that horse tile for the extra gold, or steal a worker.
Well, so, I kind of like what he picked for the free tech. I mean, like, swordsmen are strong.
Well, I mean, as far as the free tech goes, I mean, it didn't really matter which one you picked.
Nah, I think it was a correct pick.
And I have no horses. I have not got any resources at all. All I have is the 4 iron. And if you look at that, 4 iron, 0 horses on turn 55.
9 hammers behind. Actually,
9 hammers don't matter as long as I fight horses.
I do have a question for you. I mean, I know you like monuments a lot, but what's the purpose right now of putting like 3 cities on buildings when you need troops because you're losing the front right now?
I'm hoping I can hold the defensive line. Even without numbers.
Okay. I'm just gonna stop you for a second. Defensive line works best when you have something that can shoot.
The cities. I'm using my cities as defense.
Okay.
Yeah, the cities are not easy to be taken.